It's here! A snow day! With Cleveland's first big blanket of snow, will there still be wildlife to be found? Well, those with adaptations have stuck around. Those that can migrate have probably got out of town. Let's give it a shot. I'm Natural's Marty. Come along on this virtual hike. The sounds of the winter birds are many, from the dark-eyed juncos to the American tree sparrows, but it's the drumming from North America's smallest woodpecker, the Downy Woodpecker, that caught my attention. It was in and out of this hole right here, looking and finding food. With most of the wildlife hiding, you can always rely on these chickadees for a visit. This fresh dusting of snow has provided good opportunity for doing some wildlife tracking. I'm seeing lots of prints. Now these footprints, it's an animal, it's a mammal, that's stepping in its own footprints as it walks. Domestic cats do that. It's called direct registration, but you know what? These prints are too far apart to be from a cat, which means they're from a red fox. Easily mistaken for an eastern cottontail, the fox squirrel also jumps, landing with its back feet in front. The animal's moving in that direction. These beech leaves are shivering in the wind. Can you hear it? It's a trait called marcescence, and oaks have it too, when leaves that aren't living anymore are hanging around on a living tree. It makes no sense. They're not green anymore. They're not converting sunlight into sugar for the tree. Marcescence. One of my all-time favorite native trees is a white pine. Here's how I know it's a white pine. If you find yourself a group of needles, and that group is called a fascicle, count them up. How many do you see? There's 5 in that group, and there's 5 letters in the word white. This is a white pine. Thanks for coming along on this virtual hike. I'm Natural's Marty. Special shout out to my visitors all the way from Tanzania. I loved showing you some of Cleveland's asili. That's a Swahili word for nature for anyone else watching. And I love that you guys were able to check out some of this snow. Woo! It is cold though.